You have understood the result of 36 operations, means 36 multiplication and their results in C3V multiplication table. But how exactly those results are obtained? For that, our imagination is important. What I am considering? I am considering bird view of the ammonia. Means imagine a pyramidal shape ammonia molecule, nitrogen and 3 hydrogens are there. That pyramidal ammonia molecule is kept in the open ground, and the bird is flying and going to observe that the ammonia molecule. Then how the bird will feel? Bird will feel as if like it's like a steering. Nitrogen is at the center and 3 hydrogens are there at the end. If I imagine a circle, then it will feel like a steering with 3 bars inside. So let me consider it is a 1 NH bond making 120-degree angle, other NH bond, and further 120-degree angle, a third NH bond. And vertical planes are there, those are passing through the NH bonds. A vertical plane passing through nitrogen and upper hydrogen, that's the first vertical plane, sigma. In anti-clockwise direction, from your point of view, of nitrogen and this hydrogen, this plane I am considering as sigma dash. Means what I did, this is sigma, while moving from sigma to sigma dash, anti-clockwise direction I preferred, and this is sigma double dash. So 3 planes, sigma, sigma dash and sigma double dash. And during rotation, 2 options are there, clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation. I am following positive rotation. Which is positive rotation? Clockwise? No, anti-clockwise rotation is positive. So I'll rotate the molecule by anti-clockwise direction. Means if I rotate molecule by 120 degree, then this hydrogen will come to the position of this hydrogen after rotation of 120 degree. And in order to distinguish all operations, I need to consider one knot. With the help of that, all operations we can distinguish. Means if I take reflection through this vertical plane, then this knot will come to this position. If I rotate, then this knot will come. This is a plane, other plane, that's a sigma dash, knot will come to this position. If I perform reflection through it, here's a knot. Reflection through this plane, that's a sigma dash. Then this knot will come to this position. Here the other vertical plane is there, no, there's a sigma double dash. The below that knot will come. So you will understand clearly, pictorial presentations are given. With the help of that, let us understand multiplication table for C3V point group with an example of ammonia. It's our bird view of ammonia molecule. Nitrogen is at center and at ends of those 3 bars, hydrogens are there. From middle nitrogen to upper hydrogen, a plane passing through that NH bond, the plane is sigma. If we move in anti-clockwise direction, then middle nitrogen to left side hydrogen, the plane passing through that bond is sigma dash. If we move again in anti-clockwise direction, then middle nitrogen to right side hydrogen, a plane passing through that NH bond is sigma double dash. Means while labeling the planes, I am moving in anti-clockwise direction. Ammonia molecule has C3 axis. That C3 axis is perpendicular to our representation and it's passing through the central atom, that's a nitrogen. And whichever operations I need to perform by C3 axis, means C31 and C32, those will be in anti-clockwise direction. In order to distinguish all operations, here labeling nitrogen, H1, H2, H3 is not needed. Only one knot. Where is it? See now. It is to left side of the upper nitrogen-hydrogen bond. With the help of that black knot, we can distinguish all operations. Maybe it is a rotation operation or reflection operation. If I rotate this molecule by say 120 degree, the anti-clockwise direction, then that knot will come to lower side of left bar, left NH bond. Similarly, if I continue the rotation by further 120 degree, means total by 240 degree, then that knot will come to the upper side of sigma double dash. That's our imagination. Properly you should able to work with it. If I perform the reflection operation through sigma, then the knot now is to left side will come to right side. If I perform the reflection through sigma dash, knot will come near to the right side bar. But where? To the upside portion of right side bar or downside portion? Absolutely, it will remain to the downside portion of the sigma double dash. If I perform sigma double dash operation on this molecule, then where will be the position of that knot? Knot will come near to the left bar. But where? Upside or downside? Right, it will be upside. Let me construct now the lower bottom portion of the multiplication table of C3V point group, where multiplications are between planes and rotation operations, reflection and rotation operation. Let us start. First operation, sigma reflection through a plane passing through the upper bond. What do you think? That knot will come to which position? Yes, right side to that bar. So resultant structure will be with the knot at the right side of upper NH bond. Now to this resultant structure, I want to perform rotation operation. Let me perform first rotation operation. That's a C31 rotation by 120 degree. After rotating the obtained resultant structure by 120 degree, where will that knot come? Certainly it will come to left side. But where? To upper portion of left side bar or to the down portion of left side bar? Absolutely. It will be to the upside of left side bar. Now I have to ask a question. How can I obtain this resultant right side structure from original structure? In original structure, knot is towards the upper bar and to left side. And in resultant structure, knot is towards the left bar but is upside. Yes, what's your answer? Sigma double dash is the right answer. What the meaning of this diagram? Sigma into C31 is equal to sigma double dash. Let us see what our multiplication table says. We are right. Sigma into C31 is equal to sigma double dash. Let us construct the next point. Sigma into C32. It is our original ammonia molecule with 3 bars representing 3 NH bonds, and a knot for distinguishing purpose is to the left side of the upper bar, and the 3 planes sigma, sigma dash, sigma double dash are in anti-clockwise direction. Let me perform the reflection operation. That reflection plane is sigma, means plane passing through the upper NH bond. After reflection through that sigma, where will that knot come? Absolutely, it will come to right side of the upper bar. On this resultant structure, I want to perform now rotation operation. Which rotation operation should I consider now? C32 means rotation by 240 degree, and that in anti-clockwise direction. If I perform the C32 operation on the resultant structure, where will that knot come? Certainly, it will come to right side. But where? To upper region of that right side bar or to lower region? See here. It is to the lower portion of the right side bar. Now I have to ask a question. How can I obtain resultant right side structure from original structure? In original structure, knot is to the upper region left side, and in resultant structure, knot is toward the right side but in lower region. Yes, which operation shall I perform on the original molecule? It's a sigma dash. Means sigma into C32 is equal to sigma dash. That's our derivation for one of the point in multiplication table. Let us see what multiplication table says. Sigma into C32 is equal to sigma dash. We are right. Let us construct now next point. It's our original ammonia molecule with 3 NH bonds, and knot is to the left portion of the upper bar. Sigma, sigma dash and sigma double dash, 3 planes are there in anti-clockwise direction. Let us perform reflection through sigma dash plane. After reflection, that knot will come to right side bar, but where? Yes, it will come to the lower region of right side bar. See the structure. Now to this structure, I want to perform one rotation operation. Let me consider first rotation operation, which is that C31 means rotation by 120 degree in anti-clockwise direction. After performing C31 operation, where will this not come now? Certainly it will go to the upper bar. But where? To left side or to right side? Right, to the right side. How can I get that resultant structure from original structure? See, what is the difference in those two structures? In original structure, knot is to the left side of upper bar, and in resultant structure, the knot is towards the right side. Yes, you are right now. It is possible by one reflection operation. Which is that plane? Sigma means sigma dash into C31 is equal to sigma. That's our construction. Let us see what multiplication table says. Sigma dash into C31 is equal to sigma. Let me construct now the next point resulting the multiplication of sigma dash and C32. Again, it's our original ammonia molecule with 3 NH bonds, 3 planes, sigma, sigma dash, sigma double dash, arranged in anti-clockwise direction, and one knot for distinguishing. I am representing to the left side of upper bar. After sigma dash operation, where will that knot come? It will come to the right side region, but where? To the bottom region of the right side bar. To this resultant structure, if I perform now rotation operation, C32 means rotation by 240 degree in anti-clockwise direction. Where will this knot go now? It will come to the left side bar, but where? To the upper portion of left side bar. Now I have to ask a question. How can I obtain this resultant right side structure from original structure? What's your answer? It is possible by sigma double dash operation. Conclusion here is sigma dash into C32 is equal to sigma double dash. That's our finding. But let us see what multiplication table says. Let us validate our result. Sigma dash into C32 is equal to sigma double dash. Yes, our multiplication table says the same thing. Let me construct now the next point. Sigma double dash into C31. Original ammonia molecule. Let us perform a reflection operation through a plane sigma double dash. Resultant structure will be with knot to the left side but upper portion of that left side bar. Now to this resultant structure I will perform rotation operation. Which rotation operation? C31 means rotation by 120 degree in anti-clockwise direction. If I rotate this resultant structure by 120 degree, where will this knot go? That knot will come to right side certainly. But where? Bottom region or upper region? To the lower side of the right side bar. Yes. Now I have to ask a question. How can I obtain resultant right side structure from original structure? What is your answer? Desired change is possible by sigma dash operation. Conclusion, sigma double dash into C31 is equal to sigma dash. Let us see what our multiplication table says. Sigma double dash into C31 is equal to sigma dash. Now let us obtain the last point in this quadrant. That's a multiplication between sigma double dash and C32. It's our beautiful ammonia molecule, original structure. On this, I will perform reflection operation. Which reflection? Sigma double dash. What do you think? Where will that knot come? Yes, knot will come to the left side. Where? To the upper portion of left side bar. Let us see. Now to this resultant structure, I have to perform rotation operation. Which rotation? That's the last rotation operation. C32. After rotating the resultant molecule by 240 degree in anti-clockwise direction, where will this knot come? This knot will come to upper side certainly, but where? To the right side of upper bar. Now I have to ask a question. How can I obtain resultant right side structure from original structure? Answer is simple. It is by reflection through sigma plane. Conclusion here is sigma double dash into C32 is equal to sigma. Let us see our multiplication table. Yes, we are right. Sigma double dash into C32 is equal to sigma. Now we have covered this quadrant. Let me study the last quadrant in next video. Now homework. You are familiar about the process of multiplication. This multiplication we are going to cover in the next video. But let you perform it now. What's the multiplication? Sigma double dash and sigma. Write your answer in the comment box. I am waiting for your answer.